Oh, good morning everyone. It is an early start for me today as we continue filming down the closes of the Royal Mile. It's quite early on a Sunday morning for me here today. There's not a lot of people about. The town's starting to wake up. What time is it? It's 9:10 on a Sunday morning. Not a quiet time for any other day, but for a Sunday, you know, it's a Sunday. You're allowed to have a late start. So, we left off over there on Anchor Close last time. So we're going to continue down now. Now, in this next section, there's going to be a lot of closes we can't go down because they're kind of going into businesses or into streets and things like that. So there's Anchor Close right opposite me. You can see right ahead, the first one we come to, we can't do. 166, it's got steps right in it and almost it goes up to these buildings, but it's locked off and closed, so first one down, can't do it. And then as we jump across to the other side of the road, we're blocked off again. All these closes have now, well, you know, they develop and they change and life changes. And see, this one's Yeats entry, blocked off, closed, and under offer you could buy the close. I'm going to guess it's a house and not the close. I mean, don't quote me on that, but just a guess. And we're jumping across the road again before we get run over by a truck doing its early morning deliveries. And we go to Covenant Close. Now, I'm going to guess this isn't going to be extremely exciting in here, going by the looks of it. But if you don't remember the rules, every single close I can go down, I am going down to the very end. This one is not as nice. I'm going to squeeze past the bins here. This isn't as fun, this one. Oh, that was kind of tight. It's a dead end. Okay, so Covenant Close. Not as good, that one. Jump across the road again. See, the closes are really, I mean, there's a lot of them, but they've all been taken over by other things. This one's closed as well. North Follis Close. Closed down, obviously part of this restaurant now. It's got its menu on it, but we can't go in there either. Jump across again. Now, before I go down this close, I can see things I like. I think I've showed you stuff like this before, but you see that remnants of sort of old writing and things on there? I love that. On its close. Mary's Chapel, so I'm going to guess at some point there has been a chapel down there. But I have the feeling this is not going to be the most exciting close in the world to go down, but rules are rules, my friends. Rules are rules. But it doesn't like it's just coming to a dead end again. Which it is. Now, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 closes, which is usually about my limit for a video. Or at least what I set, 5 closes to discover in a video. And that's where we started, right there. I can still see the last close of the last video. We've got down 2 closes and 3 blocked off ones, and the 2 closes we have got down have been rubbish. So I'll just give you those ones. They won't count. We'll start again as we continue down. So, Old Stamp Office Close is the next one. Named because it was where the old stamp office was. They were original with their namings. This one is looking a bit more promising though. I mean, it's early in the morning, those lights are on. What does it say? Old Stamp Office Close. 7 beautiful daughters. Now see, this looks like it's an apartment block, so which is why it's all beautiful and nice and you can get into it. So there's the entrance to the Stay Edinburgh City apartment blocks. And if we continue down, comes to a little square by the looks of it. Oh, there we go, it's a little private square, private property for residents, but there's those beautiful big buildings again, my friends. And on the opposite side of the road from where we just were, Wynd. I've got a funny feeling this won't be very exciting here either, but rules are rules. There's always something ominous about entering a new close like this, just not knowing what's going to be down here. I still think we should, you know, crowdfund a horror for the closest of Edinburgh or something. Well, at least we get to go on a journey this time. Now, I don't know if you remember on one of the last videos, we ended up in a square behind those houses there, and I'm only guessing because it looks like the same decoration as those, where there was a clock, and I got really excited about a clock. Look what I found. Excited about another old blocked off door, and actually an old blocked off window there as well. I'm so sad. So sad and Kiki. Dancing. Actually, now, yes, that's, looks like there's a little side steps to the square that we were in before. If I take a quick peek, yes, see, we came down there, and that there was the gated garden entrance. Don't know if you remember that, but we've done that one, so let's continue on this way. Okay, so it's came round a corner a little bit now. Let's see where we're going now. Does this count as the next close? That's the Cowgate back down there again. And I'm going to hang off going down there just because I've got a funny feeling that one of the next closes we come down are going to come down there. So, let's go back up to the Royal Mile and start again. Oh, this is a lot of steps, this one. I shouldn't really complain because the last, 5 closes have been nothing and haven't been able to get down. But look how ominous this is looking in front of me. Steps and steps and steps. And we're back in the Royal Mile. So we did Bell's Wynd there. I'm trying to do it in order of the first one I hit when I go down, but these two are kind of opposite each other. So we can't go down this one. New Assembly Close. Blocked off, at least at the moment. I may be here too early in the morning, unfortunately. It does look like it's got something on the door. What does it say on the gate there? Facility of Advocates. I don't know what the Facility of Advocates are, but what I can see is that's New Assembly Close. And up there, literally round about where my hand is pointing there, that's where we went down Assembly Close. They didn't wait long until they went, well, we built Assembly Close, let's build a new Assembly Close. Anyway, next up, Lions Close. Because there used to be lions there in this town. Funny feeling this one won't be that exciting. It looks like it just goes to a dead end. See, that's another reason why the Closes of Edinburgh would be a great horror story. They all come to dead ends. Yeah, see, that's nothing there. We really need to start a hashtag or a crowdfunding. Closes of Edinburgh horror. Clan Broonfords. Yeah. Hashtag Clan Broonfords. Hashtag Closes of Edinburgh horror. Okay, back in the Royal Mile. Lions Close is a bit of a dead end as well. Jackson's Close looks a little bit more promising. However, this is probably, well, by the looks of it, going to lead us down to Coburn Street, which we've got onto before when we went down up there. But let's have another look. The thing is, a lot of these will naturally lead down to Coburn Street on this side at the moment, at least the next two. Because if you remember, I did say that Coburn Street wasn't originally there and they used to travel all the way straight down. So I'm going to guess the opposite side of Jackson's Close is on the opposite side of Coburn Street. But we'll see. Oh, look. More blocked off windows, more blocked off doors. There's the same as we had in that other one, where the street levels obviously changed very slightly here, but it has changed. We carry on this street down onto Coburn Street. However, I was wrong. I can't see the other half of this close on the other side. It could have been, though. It could have been, obviously these buildings have all changed and this was not here, so it could have went straight down there. However, back up to the top. You know, since I started here 20 minutes ago, it was quiet, remember? More and more people starting to appear in the Royal Mile. So, next up, Stephen's Lock Close. There's only 2 more really before I'm then halfway down the Royal Mile. So we'll do these last 2 and we'll call it there. Like I said, I was only going to do 5 closes roughly on each video. I know sometimes I've done more, but it kind of makes sense to just finish off on this half of the Royal Mile. So let's head down Stephen Law's Close. You know, there's a pigeon that I can hear, and it's just terrifying. Just going. This one, I'm guessing, is going to lead down to the street we were on just a few minutes ago. That will, you know, join on and go straight down to the Cowgate. Doesn't look like there's very much going on in this one. Not even like remnants, really. There's a lot of new buildings on the left-hand side here, and that's, well, it's a wall. It's a lovely wall, but it's just a wall. With, ooh, look, things, ooh. Yes, see, I was absolutely right. That's where, this right there was where I was standing about 10 minutes ago, where I said, I think that one's going to join up here, and I was right. This has led me back to the same place. So technically I'm finished off both those closes straight down to show where it goes to the Cowgate. And here we go, it's taking us right down to the Cowgate. Stramash here actually it's led us to, which I think plays a lot of Celtic music and stuff like that. If you're ever looking for maybe a bit more local music and things, that's possibly a good place to go, but I've not actually been in. But I think that's what it is. Now as I head back up, there's only one more close really on this half of the Royal Mile, and that's us done officially half of the Royal Mile in these videos now. Fleshmarket Close. I think as well, Fleshmarket Close, it crosses over Coburn Street, but it does continue on. Now the only other one we've discovered of them was blocked off, so I couldn't do the whole journey straight all the way down. So I will be able to finish that one all the way down. Back up the Royal Mile again. There's a lot of ups and downs in this, isn't there? Fleshmarket Close on the opposite side of the road. So here we go, Fleshmarket Close. So Fleshmarket Close was named because it used to lead from the Royal Mile down to the slaughterhouse. It would go straight down from the Royal Mile down to the slaughterhouse at the Norloch. Obviously the Norloch's not there, and the slaughterhouse, as far as I'm aware, isn't there anymore either. Very quick, straight onto Coburn Street though, it's not a large section there. So here we are already from Fleshmarket Close there, straight onto Coburn Street. In case you're not sure, round about there, that's where, on the Avengers, look at my Avengers video, I'll leave a link in the corner. However, Fleshmarket Close does continue on the opposite side of Coburn Street, and I said all the way down, every single close. Doesn't matter if it crosses another street. Fleshmarket Close. Oh, look at that. That didn't take some businesses long, did it? Truthfully, that should now also have and the Broonfords. That would be so funny. We are heading down here, down Fleshmarket Close. Still, this should lead us to Market Street and kind of opposite the Edinburgh Dungeons. Now you might not think it coming down here as well, but Jiggling George is a pub named after George Heriot, which someone's actually asked me to do the story of George Heriot, and at some point I will. But also the halfway house here doesn't look like it, you wouldn't think it, but that's won the best small pub in Scotland and Edinburgh so many times. So you need to go in there. Lovely little pub, go in there. As we get right down to the very bottom, that's Waverley train station, right in front of us there actually. Edinburgh Waverley train station at the bottom of Fleshmarket Close. Edinburgh Dungeons just beating us just up there. So that gives you a little idea of where we are. So I think the best thing to take away from this video this week, guys, places to go. Come down Fleshmarket Close, try the Jiggling George, and try the halfway in. Those are both really nice, little, great character pubs. Definitely go down there. But I think we'll leave it there today, guys. As always, you know, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe, that'd be great. Please do. Share your favourite video with your friends. I hate saying all that stuff. I'm just not a fan of it. But until next time, bye humans.